Welcome to Truck Chat, an interview series coming to you from Work Truck. I'm Lauren Fletcher, executive editor of Work Truck, and today we're here to find out more about Isuzu's efforts in the Class 7 market. But before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to check out our brand new podcast series on Spotify and Google. Today's episode is sponsored by Isuzu Commercial Truck of America, and chatting with me is Tim Ellsworth, Manager, Product Planning for Isuzu Commercial Truck of America. I'm excited to chat with Tim about what trends are happening in medium-duty trucks, how Isuzu's answering the needs for vocational fleets, and some highlights of its Class 7 offering. Welcome, Tim.
Thanks, Lauren. It's a pleasure to be talking with you today. I think we have some pretty exciting news coming to support the medium-duty market. So I think I'm ready when you are. Go ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and start talking about trends. What trends are you seeing in the medium-duty truck market right now that's driving vehicle change over at Isuzu?
Lauren, that's a great question. We are seeing many partnerships evolving. We're seeing an increase in localized distribution centers. This is driving more focus to the mid and final mile delivery strategies of our customers. And as a result, we are seeing a decrease in long haul miles and more need for non-CDL type drivers.
And based on those trends, what's new with Isuzu in the medium duty arena?
So Lauren, to address this in these market trends, we've collaborated with Cummins to power our Class 6 and Class 7 product, our F Series product. We have chosen to equip the F Series trucks with the Cummins V6.7 engine, and we decided to go with the 260 horsepower, 660 pound-foot of torque variation of that V6.7 engine. Also noting that this is the highest standard horsepower and torque rating for the V6.7 efficiency series. The engines are mated to Allison 2000 series transmissions, along with a variety of other U.S. domestic components. And lastly, I would like to point out that this truck is a U.S. vocational built truck designed by our U.S.-based engineering team.
Digging a little deeper into what you noted, with the introduction of that Cummins B6.7 engine, what vehicle class is Isuzu targeting?
Well, so medium duty for this classification, we're looking at Class 6 and Class 7. We have the Class 6 FTR and FVR rate, and I'll talk about that here in a second. And then we also have the Class 7 FVR. So the Class 6 FVR rate is basically a Class 7 built truck derated to a Class 6 specification. So it's a 33,000 pound built truck derated to 25,950 pounds. This supports the heavy duty Class 6 usage and does not require a CDL to operate. Also, it allows for those Class 6 customers that may want a slightly heavier GCWR and towing capacity.
That's great. I know a lot of fleets are looking for that heavier truck without CDL requirements, so I can see that being very applicable.
Yes, I agree.
So what are some of the top aspects of this truck that medium duty fleets are going to be excited about?
Well, right off the bat, I mean, the big thing is the Cummins powertrain. I think that's an excitement for anybody who looks at this. I mean, we're definitely excited about it here at Isuzu. The many other domesticated components, domestic supplied components, I think that's going to be a big hitter. And that's similar to the previous F Series product we had. In addition, with that Cummins powertrain, we have J1939 CAN communication, which is more of a standardized communication in the medium to heavy duty markets. And we've done a lot of kind of optimization to this truck with the Cummins aftertreatment system, allowing us to move some components on the frame to open up the clean side of frame space. The exhaust aftertreatment system is more located under the frame versus off to the side on our previous model. We've shifted the battery box forward, and we moved some of the other outside of frame components, such as air dryer, to the inside of the frame, and really cleaned up the outside of the frame to allow for additional component install or to support specific vocations that require that clean side of frame.
And speaking on that vocational side, what vocations are going to benefit the most from these new trucks?
Well, we believe that these enhancements are going to benefit a wide variety of vocations, but just to give a few examples, I mean, chipper trucks, refrigeration units, and frozen food units, car carriers, dump applications, larger van bodies that might require a little bit heavier payload than on our N series product, for instance, and stake beds. So we talked a little bit earlier in the last question about opening up that clean side of frame space. So chipper trucks, car carriers, some of those special type equipment products, they require that maybe toolboxes or extra compartments. So again, we believe it's going to really benefit a variety of different applications. But those are just some examples in where we're going to see the most benefit.
Thanks again, Tim. I really appreciate your time today.
Yeah, likewise, Lauren. It was a pleasure talking with you, and thank you very much for giving Isuzu the opportunity to be involved with these truck chats.
And thanks to all of you who tuned in to today's episode of Truck Chat, sponsored by Isuzu Commercial Truck of America. For more info on Isuzu Trucks and all of its incredible truck offerings, check out the links below and be sure to subscribe to Truck Chat so you don't miss an episode.